Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So, almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Reese Olson.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ketel Marte leading things off and takes a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed. There's your strike. 95 of that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. And now here is Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, Boo, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Ibanez. Now a jump throw. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Vinny Pasquantino now at the plate. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man, is he fast.
He's so fun to watch.
Pitch misses there. Now 2-0. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Salvador Perez. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Down and away for ball 1.
Ball in.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Squirts away a little bit. Dingler down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Chris Bubich. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Isbell hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Baez. Sing, you talked about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a miss at a slider.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's Mookie to hit. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That one's
1-0.
upstairs, ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Marte going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Baez, the lead runner at second. Betts at first. 2 out of the inning. Time called. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Jonathan India.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Kyle Isbell digs in now. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Olsen. He's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. And it skips in the dirt.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. There's the strike. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 1-2.
2 strike.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the air. Torkelson hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the second. Here's Riley Green. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swung on, belted. Isbell. Long run on his horse. And it one-hops the wall. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ibanez getting ready to hit, and that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good
hit in the air left field. Melendez. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The relay throw. And he's in there as they jump ahead. A run scores. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then
and that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. Back at Comerica Park, top half of the third inning. So up now for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. Olsen back to work. And that one clips the corner. Late that time, it's strike two.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pick.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Green sizes this one up. Snags it for the second out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. First pitch just misses.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Two out, space is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Wenzel Perez. Hit hard, base hit. Around first, heading for two. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So here's Baez now. That one misses, and that is ball one. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. Nobody out, runner at first. In the air, right field, Renfroe sizing this one up, makes the catch for the out. Here's Betts, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1, and that's 2. On to the fourth, and to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Witt, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Next offering is down low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one missing inside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
He goes down looking. Now here is Vinny Pasquantino. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One out, bases empty. And that skips into dirt.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Baez slings to first, 2 up, 2 down. Salvi steps into the box now.
Well, I believe we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of
2
inning
balls,
number 4.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Dingler down to first. Throws, sails on him, and it takes off down the line. So 2 down. Jonathan India at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom 4. Now Spencer Torkelson. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 1 away. Here is Gleyber Torres.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Isbell makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Doubled in his first AB. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
So right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. gets him to chase after that one. Fermin collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. And a foul ball. The Royals down by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
In the dirt, now 1-2. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And next up for the Royals, M.J. Melendez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 outs. That
Ball
one
that's
misses.
outside.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. And
That's
downstairs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Lucas Erceg. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Colt Keith. Check swing went around. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there.
Outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Next pitch is downstairs. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Meadows takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Keith gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Melendez grabs it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Spangler stands in now and watches strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up and in, and the count is 1-2. In the air to left center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Big spot for him here. That one missed.
Could use a ground ball here.
Ball 1, no strike.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Fouled off. He was late. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now. Javi Baez digs in right side. 1 for 2. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Trey Sweeney.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
In the air, left field, down the line. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. Staying in the game on defense, Colt Keith. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Trey Sweeney. He's in at shortstop. Well, 1-run game. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Olsen back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. Late swing, fouled off. And foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's to third. Keith to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Pasquantino in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's a foul ball. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Sweeney tosses to first, and that is the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, James MacArthur. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Betts at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
1.
Next offering is fouled back. Turns and fires to Betts. Up the middle, Marte. The throw to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Isbell under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 out. Space is empty. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. That ends the inning. Top of inning number 7. And now the DH, Salvador Perez. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Brennan Hanafy.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him! 1 gone here. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. Hanafy, the tall righty, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. And a foul ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one the other way. Fires over to first. Royals set down in order. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Angel Serpa.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in, Riley Green. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Next pitch, a slider
outside.
that misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. In there, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Right side, and that's just foul. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Parker Meadows, the next to hit. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Big stock center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And first offering is fouled off. Meadows leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
0-2
ball.
is the count.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Slice to right and foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Has some trouble with it. Wins the race to the bag, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the 8th. So up now for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. That's in there. Strike 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now at the plate, MJ Melendez. And now the count is even. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. And to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Renfroe. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Hunter Harvey. So now the DH spot, Kerry Carpenter. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next to hit, Trey Sweeney. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Betts batting with one down, takes a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. Betts into second.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. He swings and fouls one off. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2. Hit on the ground to short. Witt over to first. And they get Torkelson for the out. Here's Gleyber Torres. That's towards center. Isbell has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Hannafy back to work.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green settles under it. And it's caught for the out. He's 2 outs away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Pasquantino swings through it for strike 1. And now it's even up.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground.
Torkelson fired to second. The double play ends it right here. Olsen with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.